All right, it's our final Sunday matchup. And oh, what a matchup that is. Grab your sack full of broken pint glasses. It's time for the Battle of Manchester. Man City versus Man United. Man City, a 4-1 record against Man United. Andy, is this going to be a good game? Man City's just falling.
This game angers me.
Good.
Man City and Man United anger me. The fact that they're both up there going for the Champions League when they're both, one's disinterested and one is disinterested. It annoys me. I don't think this is going to be a very good game. On current form, I hate to say this, but West Ham and Liverpool deserve Champions League football next season more than either of these two teams. And I would love it if, without wanting to sound like Kevin Keegan, I would love it. I would love it if Guardiola turned up to Man City and they're in the Europa League. Because I think the way they've turned out since Pellegrini announced his departure has been a disgrace, and the fans should be angry. And also the way Man United Louis van Gaal just turns up and they just play dog shit week after week, but it still managed to be in some kind of a single-figure league position. And then the fact that the TV cameras aren't putting Spurs-Bournemouth on live.
That's the real reason.
So no, I'm going to the game. I'm going to the game anyway. But so the country can see two fluid attacking units going at each other, and we're going to have to see through this turgid shit. I remember, I think I was with you, in fact, Ty, we went and watched a Man City, Man United game in a pub in South London a couple of years ago, and you couldn't move for people. The pubs in South London are not going to be busy for this game. 1-1. Kill myself.
I think the pubs will be busy in South London if probably rugby's on anyway.
That's rugby, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all about rugby in South London now. What's happened? I don't know.
Tyrone, he's throwing it down there. Andy, kind of ambivalent, not really sure though this game. Or where his allegiances lie. But he's obviously very interested. How about you?
Well, a couple of observations there. Firstly, Andy Davies' swearing quote has gone up about 1,000 since last week, which is good.
We're internet.
I'm going to keep the tone high. I agree with you. I think it's uninspiring. I'm angry with Man City. I'm angry. They've just done it. They've done it all wrong. And you know what? They've not been getting the criticism they deserve for that whole Pellegrini thing. Anyway, I think.
Well, they are now.
Well, this is it. This is where it starts, buddy. Because I think the British media are just so in love with Pep. And it's just they're so happy that Pep's coming. Oh, Pep finally is going to grace the Premiership shores. Well, you know what? I don't think he's got much to play with. He's got a lot of money, but he's got to convince the kind of players that we're seeing that still remain in the Champions League in Spain and Germany. And I don't think they're going to come over.
This is a league that could find Pep out as well.
I think you're absolutely right. Absolutely, and I hope they do. I genuinely hope they do. You know what? This went through the radar as well. Aguero's pretty much announced he's definitely not going to re-sign with City. And I mean, fair enough, his contract runs out in 2018. But when you start dropping seeds like that, you're pretty much saying, I've got my eye on the door. I've got my eye on the door as well. And you know what? His performances are backing that attitude up, because I tell you what, Aguero, you've been poor lately, my friend. And I've been buying you in DraftKings. You've been massively letting me down. And you've been letting down the good people of DraftKings as well. All the same, this game, I've got this as 1-1 of just pure disinterest. Yeah, not happy about it. Shan't be watching it. And I'm with you. I'd rather Spurs, Bournemouth be on our screens, because at least you've got two teams with a good set of bollocks going for it.
Bollocks there. Tyrone and Andy both on the fence, ambivalent about it as well. Jamie, hammer it home. Is this going to be a game that's exciting to watch, or is it all falling apart for them?
No, this is going to be absolute crap. I've listened to these two, thought exactly the same thing. The thing with I don't think they've had any criticism for getting rid of Pellegrini in January. Why would you let Guardiola announce that?
Any other club, they'll be like, that was terribly handled.
If it was Chelsea,
he's fighting on three fronts at this point. How dare you do that?
Imagine if it was Chelsea. Imagine that.
Well, Chelsea get kicked in the
exactly
for everything we do, and most of it's deserved, if I'm honest. Yeah. Absolutely, but they've managed to, and it's because of Pep. If they were replacing him with Rafa or someone else, they would be slaughtered.
It's such an ego. He's such an ego. Who would come out and announce that? Pellegrini probably didn't even know. That's how stupid it is. That's how ridiculous it is. I also think Man United have not, the way because they're obviously courting Mourinho, and they're quite obviously not going to keep Van Gaal next season. there's no, I don't think there's any real criticism of them. Van Gaal gets absolutely lambasted in the press. I know they don't play very well, but like as you said, they're still in a single-figure position in the league. He's got to take some kind of credit for keeping them up there. I don't think it's because everyone else is crap, because they're not. There's a lot of good teams up there. But yeah, and I agree with you about Aguero as well. Like he's been very good against Man United in the past, but yeah, none of them look interested, do they? I mean, I was thinking like maybe De Bruyne comes back and they make a late run at the Champions League, but they drew 0-0 with Dynamo Kiev. Like it's not a good result at home. It's not a good result. And Company's gone, Otamendi's gone. They'll let in a goal, but it'll be 1-0. I completely agree with these two.
Well, that's a panel. You heard it right here. And they're all sort of the same belief that these two teams are shells of them for themselves. Shells of them for their former. Yeah, you know what? That's what I said.
She sells.
There you go. You know what? Don't drink before you record. Also, make your own 11-man lineup or roster, as these guys like to say, at DraftKings.co.uk. You could be very big.